And they're off. Out first there is Ferocious Storm and Steady Eddie now on the chase the outside. So Ferocious Storm over to the rail into the turn from Steady Eddie, who'll race in second spot, just 3/4 off the pace there. Aloysius Luck from the inside gate is in third. Sam in Style. The outside there is a Dandy Yankee, and they're followed by Lightning Rod. And here is Reassured, the odds-on favorite last and held up at the back of the pack while racing down to the inside as they move around that turn. Now 6 furlongs left to go. Ferocious Storm a half in front from Steady Eddie second, and Dandy Yankees in third position. Aloysius Luck, Sam in Style, it's another 2 to Reassured as one beaten at this point as Lightning Rod is in the back now with 5 furlongs left to go. Not much change. Ferocious Storm from Steady Eddie, still about a half length. Ferocious Storm at a steady pace from Steady Eddie. It's a gap of 4. Aloysius Luck and Dandy Yankees on the outside. Another 2 to Sam in Style. Here's Reassured, the favorite, try to get underway. Reassured, the Grays try to get motivated, has now moved into 5th, has 6 to close in. Far turn run. It is Ferocious Storm ahead in front from Steady Eddie, another 3. Aloysius Luck and Reassured has worked up to 4th of the outside. Dandy Yankee and Salmon Style and Lightning Rod at the back of the pack. Making the turn for home with a 1/4 of a mile left to run. Ferocious Storm, and here's Reassured on the outside. Reassured outside now comes to the front. Reassured sweeps to the lead toward the center of the track, opens up 3 in that last furlong. Ferocious Storm and Steady Eddie. Then Aloysius Luck is in 4th with a 16th left to go. Reassured and heavy on Toledo. Reassured, the Russell train keeps rolling. Reassured 2 to 5 under the line, flashing by 7 at the finish. Steady Eddie, then maybe Aloysius Luck and Ferocious Storm and Lightning Rod. And they're off. Oh, say can you see Folk Magic on the inside, flashing up there is Folk Magic on the inside of Oh, say can you see. The favorite Making Out is in third position in a gap of 5 already. To Bring Me Answers is next, and Life in Flash on the inside, and Patient last, and Dancing with Painter is trailing about the 4 path off the inside. It's Folk Magic leading the way. Folk Magic on the pace with Alexander Crispin, about a 3-length lead from Oh, say can you see. Making Out as a Patient third is this favorite with 5.5 furlongs left. A gap of 5 or 6. Back to Life and Flash, Patient last, and it's a Bring Me Answers. And Dancing with Painter is 7th and trailing now some 16 off that pace up ahead. It's Folk Magic. Folk Magic now by 3 into the far turn at a solid pace, and now Making Out moves to second spot. Oh, say can you see. Pressure to stay pace in third. Patient last is about 8 off the speed now, and Bring Me Answers and Life in Flash well back to Dancing with Painter. 3/8 to go, and it's Folk Magic the lead down front, 3/4 of a length. Making Out with confidence on the outside, coming with a run now. Here's Making Out on the outside to challenge and take the lead from Folk Magic. Patient Lass has saved ground and moved into third position with about 1/4 of a mile left to go. It is Making Out leading the way with Patient Lass on the inside, charging hard. Folk Magic is next and Bring Me Answers. Making Out on Risotto for the final furlong with about a 3-length lead. Patient Lass giving it a good go, but second best with a 16th left to go, and Bring Me Answers third. It's Making Out. Making Out does it again. Making Out and close for second. Patient Lass and Bring Me Answers in the photo there. And they're off. Mystique Palace, My Way or Else, and Miss Marina with a good break at the far outside there. Down inside is She's All Courage up close as part of the pace as well. She's All Courage is on the inside. Now it is My Way or Else just in front from Mystique Palace in the second spot, and She's All Courage is advanced to third of the inside. Miss Marino, Italian Dressing is a between horses, only 3 off the pace. Queen Karma is followed next by Twice Served, has dropped second last position now, and Love is Strong is in the back, heading on to the far turn. 4.5 furlongs left to go. My Way or Else sets that tempo out there. My Way or Else with Italian Dressing. Mystique Palace there, and the inside is She's All Courage. In the meantime, Miss Marino's a Patient Fit well 3 wide, and a gap of 4 to Love is Strong, and Queen Carmen now 2 wide, and Twice as Served is in the back of the pack. Midpoint on the turn. My Way or Else, Italian Dressing there on the outside, a challenge for the lead. She's All Courage now with 5 to make up. It is under a ride. Then in the outside is Miss Marino, and Love is Strong and saving ground also driven into the stretch. Furlong and a half left to go, and Italian Dressing's trying to get by on the outside, now ahead in front from My Way or Else is giving it a good battle. They're shoulder to shoulder for the final furlong, and She's All Courage is in third. Italian Dressing in front, but My Way or Else is battling back every step of the way down the stretch. My Way or Else a determined victory from Italian Dressing. And then it was She's All Courage, Love is Strong, Twice Served. And they're off. Beyond the Victory hustled out of the gate, and Universal Payday Tattooed will settle as they move to that first turn. Up close there too is DIXIE DRAWL. So around the turn Beyond the Victory from DIXIE DRAWL to the outside of the second spot. Universal Payday. Plop the Dots is in mid-pack there in fourth position of the two-path. And then Tattooed and trailing is Colonel Juan. 6 lengths front to back. Beyond the Victory out there setting the tempo. 7/8 of a mile to go from DIXIE DRAWL. 2 lengths now to Universal Payday, and Plop the Dots are side by side vying for third. Here's Tattooed with 6 to make up early, and trailing is Colonel Juan still. It's Beyond the Victory is settled into a steady beat up front, leads at about a length and change from DIXIE DRAWL in second. Universal Payday. Plop the Dots is still out of the clear outside there, and Tattooed, and followed by Colonel Juan. Not a lot of change. Heading on to the far turn. 4 1/2 furlongs left. Beyond the Victory getting mild pressure from DIXIE DRAWL, with Plop the Dots now 4 to make up, and Universal Payday followed by Tattooed and Colonel Juan on the outside. Far turn run now. The pressure's on Beyond the Victory from DIXIE DRAWL. Tries to quicken up on the outside. Plop the Dots with every chance to grab the top pair, and 3 furlongs left now. And Tattooed and Colonel Juan, and Universal Payday tails off to last. Still Beyond the Victory, DIXIE DRAWL. They have been 1-2 throughout. A quarter of a mile left to go. Tattooed gets an inside run and sneaks through up on the inside of Plop the Dots. Tattooed now inside in third, and Tattooed is coming with a run into the stretch now. It's Beyond the Victory. Tattooed angles off the inside looking for racing room, couldn't find it. DIXIE DRAWL punches ahead in front. Plop the Dots, and it's Colonel Juan now with 1/8 of a mile left to go. DIXIE DRAWL in front. DIXIE DRAWL's 10-1, y'all. DIXIE DRAWL from Plop the Dots, and it was Tattooed unlucky there, and Colonel Juan and Beyond the Victory. Dare to Promise. And they're off. Expect the Sunrise, first to burst away from there. She's an Earth Mover. Marvella Nasty up on the inside there, and Awfully Graceful's up close too as they sort. Dare to Promise on the far outside. And then it's Fast Fashion in advance now. Speed Lane is 7 lengths off the pace, and Cowgirl Knight is in the back of the pack. It is Expect the Sunrise showing the way, with Awfully Graceful on the outside and Fast Fashion down to the rail as they bunch up now. And on the outside, Dare to Promise now wants a part of the pace as well. Marvella Nasty is settled in 5th position in between horses. Then She's an Earth Mover, and Speed Lane's going to be wide for the far turn run, and Cowgirl Knight is 8th and last. Heading on to the turn, 4.5 furlongs left to go, and it is Expect the Sunrise leading the way from Dare to Promise by a half length, a gap of 2 more lengths in the field, and in between horses, Awfully Graceful's first to give way, and on the far outside now, here is Speed Lane with a move. Speed Lane, then She's an Earth Mover in between horses. Now Marvella Nasty's going to try to come to the outside and shift it out of the clear under a ride at the top of the stretch in a wide open affair. It's Expect the Sunrise in front now from Speed Lane. Marvella Nasty set down toward the center of the track with a run as well. 3 chances about a quarter of a mile out from the line. In between horses, Speed Lane inside is Expect the Sunrise. Marvella Nasty, she's got momentum on the outside under Forest Boys, and it's Marvella Nasty in front now by 2 lengths from second, Speed Lane, and Expect the Sunrise This is weakened up awfully graceful. The far outside is Cowgirl Knight. Here's Marvella. Nasty to win it by 2.5 at the finish from Speed Lane second. On a dream. And they're off. Ziggymon firing out first, and No Fooling Dude with that usual early speed too. Ziggymon now in front from No Fooling Dude. Here's Zorb third to the inside. Then to the far outside is Working on a Dream, is now about 5 from that pace. And between horses, next is Bazoo. Just in behind that is Inside Risk, and it's another 3 lengths back in the field at Tauber. Escape is racing back of the pack now, 8 or 9 off a quick pace going, and Tastes Like Plaid trailing the field. Into the far turn, Ziggymon fires on, has a 3-length advantage, Working on a Dream on the outside of Bazoo, and it's No Fooling Dude now in advance of Zorb. Down to the inside Risk has come out to the 3 path with 2.5 furlongs left to go, and they're followed by Tauber. Escape still a lot to do with a 1/4 mile left to run, and Tastes Like Plaid trailing the field. Ziggymon pouring it on. Ziggymon now off by some 6 lengths at 3/16 left to go. Inside Risk now taking a run at Working on a Dream, and now they're trying to gain on Ziggymon. Ziggymon lead down to 4 lengths, a little tired and drifting to the center of the track, but Ziggymon appears to have done enough on the pace. Ziggymon holding. Ziggymon, Yaman to win it about 1.5 or 2 for Working on a Dream. Inside Risk, and then it was Escape in the photo for 4th. And they're off. Never folding King Pakai, good getaways there, and Orb on the Bayou flashing up with early speed too is Maximo Strong and Don Chicho up close there in fifth, and Pay the Kid racing six on the inside. Imagine the Joy is followed up by Favor Maker, and Burgess back of the pack with just a call away trailing the field. Maximo Strong in the lead. Maximo Strong sets that tempo, leads at about a length, so it's Maximo Strong from Orb on the Bayou in second, King Pakai in third, and it's Don Chicho down to the inside racing in fourth position, and Never Fold is back in fifth. Pay the Kid is saving ground now within five of the lead and beginning to advance with a half mile left to go. Then it's Imagine the Joy is next as they head to the far turn run. Into the turn they go. Maximo Strong with Don Chicho slipping through on the rail to challenge. Length and a half breaking. On the inside is Pay the Kid, now looming a threat, just 2 lengths off the pace in fourth as they move now with 2.5 furlongs left to go. The inside is Don Chicho and Maximo Strong fighting back on the outside. Pay the Kid in the meantime just waiting there with a quarter of a mile left to go. Gets off that rail to look for racing room. No, back to the inside. Indeed, Pay the Kid's going to save that ground and slip through with a furlong left to go. That move followed by Burgess. Burgess coming on the inside now from second, but Pay the Kid is in front. Pay the Kid and Kevin Gomez off by 4 or 5 lengths from Burgess second. Pay the Kid, a $6 winner. Pay the Kid. Pay the Kid. Pay the Kid by 4, maybe 5 from Burgess second. Then it was Favor Maker and Maximo Strong and Imagine the Joy. And they're off. Breeze off the bay in proper attire firing out there, and the outside is Lazarette the Gray and Miss Wild up close in fourth, and Miss Leslie is back in fifth. There's Adelaide Miss back of the pack with Mitt Mazel trailing, has 7 to make up early. Proper attire sets the tempo for the 2-year-old fillies, 3/4 of a length. Now a length from the Gray Lazarette taking back the second spot. Miss Wild, Breeze off the bay. They're nose to nose now for third. It's another 2, and Adelaide Miss trying to get underway, has 5 to make up, but she's on the move now. Back to Miss Leslie, and Mitt Mazel is 7th and last far turn run, 3 furlongs from the line. Proper Attire is the leader. Proper Attire shows the way, but just on the outside there is Miss Wild, and here's Adelaide Miss continuing to make progress, and Breeze off the bay down to the inside. Miss Leslie's coming out with a wide run under a drive. They're into the stretch at a wide open affair. Adelaide Miss to a narrow lead. Adelaide Miss now. Miss Leslie let loose out in the center of the track. The riders drop the stick, but it just may not matter from here on. It's Miss Leslie and Alexander Crispin under, and right now they're opening up 4 lengths with a 16th to go. Miss Leslie an ultra sharp win. Miss Leslie to score, going away from Breeze off the bay. Then it was Adelaide Miss and Mitt Muzzle. Minute 10 points. And are off. MOONACHIE very fast away from the gate. Galazzo on the outside. Degas hustled up there. And River Crossroad RVF has speed too. So River Crossroad RVF and Degas going to go on. Just out kicking MOONACHIE's back in third position. Zenpai up sharp and close in between horses. Sugar Daddy in between as well. And Galazzo's not far from the front. Racing only 3 lengths off the lead out wide. It's so the 2.5 back to Good Luck Jonathan and Commanding General and Point Driven in the back of the pack as they round that far turn. River Crossroad RVF on the outside, and Degas out of the inside going a spirited pace. Zenpai is spying them there from third, and MOONACHIE is in fourth. And Galazzo is racing in fifth, and Sugar Daddy is next in sixth. Then in between horses, Good Luck Jonathan, as Point Driven is the one widest into the stretch, and Commanding General trailing the field. River Crossroad RVF and Degas knocking heads. Here's MOONACHIE and the far outside. Zenpai trying to level off now, and Good Luck Jonathan sneaking through down to the inside, and MOONACHIE takes the lead. MOONACHIE from Degas, and Zenpai third with a 16th to go. MOONACHIE and Victor Carrasco. Sharp looking win there from MOONACHIE. MOONACHIE from Zenpai. Then it was Degas third. Good Luck Jonathan finished fourth. And Point Driven. Minute 10:49.